Hola clase, bienvenidos al capítulo 4, parte 1. Am, esta es la sección de la familia. Esta es mi familia. Soy yo, este es mi esposo y esta es mi hija. Esta es mi hija. En esta foto, mi hija está muy pequeña. Ahora mi hija es más grande, pero es mi hija y ahora tiene un año. Tiene un año. Y mi esposo y yo estamos casados por 2 años y medio. Alright, you may not have understood that, but I was telling you a little bit about my family, and once we get through this vocabulary, you will be able to understand it. So come back and watch it again later. Okay, excellent. You should go over the vocabulary list in your book prior to this section, and then this will help you practice your vocabulary, not just learn it in the first place. Okay? We're going to look at this family tree, and we're going to try to figure out how to describe the different relatives of the different people. Okay? So, we're going to use the family tree as if it were the family of Patricia to start out. So we're going to do everybody in relation to Patricia, and then when you guys practice, you can do the family in relation to whoever you want. So you could choose Gloria and be like, okay, so Patricia is the daughter of Gloria, Jose is the daughter of Gloria, Carlos is the nephew of Gloria. But what you're going to be doing is saying it in Spanish. And what we're doing here is everybody's in relation to Patricia, so that's why these guys say cousins, and that's why these guys say aunts and uncles. But if you were doing it in relation to Carlos, then these two would be the aunts and the uncles, and those two would be the parents, if that makes sense. Alright, so we're going to do this in relation to Patricia. And remember, when you're doing the possessives, so-and-so, you don't say Patricia's aunt, you say the aunt of Patricia. So if you need to review possession, go back, and I believe it is in week 3 of the course. I am not totally positive on that, so you may have to double check. But if you are struggling with possession, please go back into one of the previous weeks and find that and watch those videos one more time. But anyhow, so what you're doing is you're saying the aunt of Patricia, or the mom of Patricia, or the dad of Patricia, or the grandpa of Patricia. So, I will start saying some of these in Spanish, and I want you to repeat the sentence after me. And I want you to actually write some of these down. Write down the first couple until you get the flow of it. And then I want to challenge you to pause the video and try to do some on your own. In my normal face-to-face classes, I make every student give me at least 2 comparisons of different family members, like out loud in a sentence form. So try to give at least 2, preferably more. But the only problem is you won't have that immediate feedback. So if you ever want to check with me on how to say things, or if you're saying it right, go ahead and do that. But yeah, so let's give you some examples for now. So Felipe is el padre, the dad, de Patricia. So if you wrote that down, it would be Felipe es el padre de Patricia. So Felipe is the father of Patricia. Felipe es el padre de Patricia. So repeat after me. Felipe es el padre de Patricia. So now we're going to do Gloria. Gloria es la madre de Patricia. So Gloria is la madre, the mother, of, de Patricia. Gloria es la madre de Patricia. So you can also do Felipe y Gloria son, because they're plural, right? They're more than one. Felipe y Gloria son los padres de Patricia. Muy bien. Ahora, Pedro es el abuelo de Patricia. Pedro is el abuelo, the grandpa or the grandfather de Patricia, of Patricia. So Pedro is the grandpa of Patricia. Pedro es el abuelo de Patricia. Eliana es la abuela de Patricia. Eliana es la abuela de Patricia. Luis es el tío de Patricia. Luis es el tío de Patricia. Isabel es la tía de Patricia. Isabel es la tía de Patricia. Carlos es el primo de Patricia. Carlos es el primo de Patricia. Ana es la prima de Patricia. Ana es la prima de Patricia. José es el hermano de Patricia. Remember, the H is silent in Spanish, so we have to say el hermano, not hermano. El hermano de Patricia. José es el hermano de Patricia. Rita es la hermana de Patricia. Rita es la hermana de Patricia. Now, if we do plural, just like we did with Felipe y Gloria at the very beginning, so let's do Felipe y Gloria again, just so you can remember. Felipe y Gloria son, because it's plural, son is the plural of es. Remember, if you go back to the verb ser, soy, eres, es, somos, son. Son is plural. So Felipe y Gloria son los padres de Patricia. Felipe y Gloria son los padres de Patricia. You can say Pedro y Eliana son los abuelos de Patricia. Pedro y Eliana son los abuelos de Patricia. Luis y Isabel son los tíos de Patricia. Luis y Isabel son los tíos de Patricia. Carlos y Ana son los primos de Patricia. Carlos y Ana son los primos de Patricia. Rita y José son los hermanos de Patricia. Rita y José son los hermanos de Patricia. And then you don't have, so that's everybody in relation to Patricia. You don't have to stick with Patricia only. You can go to Gloria, for example, and you can say Luis es el hermano de Gloria, right? So Luis is the brother of Gloria. Well, how about who's Felipe for Gloria? So Felipe es el esposo de Gloria. Or you can say Patricia es la hija de Gloria. You can say Gloria es la hija de Eliana. You can say that Pícaro, el perro, Pícaro, es el perro de Carlos y Ana. Pícaro es el hijo de Luis y Isabel. Or whatever. So I now challenge you to come up with at least 2 relations of your own. Maybe you can say something like, challenge yourself and go, how do you say that Isabel is the sister-in-law of Felipe? Or how do you say that how do you say that Felipe is the son-in-law of Pedro and Eliana? Or how do you say that Ana is the granddaughter of Pedro and Eliana? So challenge yourself and use this chart to help you practice your family relations. Hasta pronto, clase. Adiós.